Now, permutation. The definition of permutation is this. A permutation is an arrangement in a definite order of a number of objects taken some or all at a time. So, a permutation is an arrangement in a definite order a number of objects taken some or all at a time. A permutation is an arrangement in a definite order of a number of objects, a collection of objects taken some apart or all at a time. That is the permutation. Now, the permutation of n objects, a number of objects, a permutation of n objects taken r at a time is denoted by this NPR. Number of permutations, the total number of permutations, total number of arrangements in a definite order, total number of arrangements. That number is denoted by this NPR. Number of permutations of n objects, collection of n objects taken apart taken r at a time is denoted by the symbol NPR. And now there comes a theorem. And before discussing the theorem, we need to know one thing. The collection, permutation is the arrangement in a definite order of a collection of objects. So there is a collection of objects. Then that collection of objects may be different objects or some objects may be repeating. The two cases are different. That is, suppose we have the word moon and consider the letters of this word moon, M-O-O-N. And suppose we make words of two letters from this without considering meaning, whether meaningful or not. Do not consider, only words with two letters, two alphabets. So we can form this M-O, a word, O-M, another word distinct with these two, M and O. Then with this two O and O, this O, then again, this is first O, this is second O, then again, second O, first and then O, revising. But if we revise these, we get the same word. And this two can be treated as one. This is distinct. M-O and O-M distinct. But O and again revising O, these two are same. And this means in the case of permutation of certain number of objects, or in the case of this certain number of digits, if there is repetition, that should be treated separately. And therefore, we consider permutations when all objects are distinct, one case, and some objects are repeating, other case, second case. So we consider the first case, that is the objects distinct, and in this case there comes a theorem. So the theorem is this. So theorem, the number of permutations of n objects taken are at a time when all objects are distinct is given by NPR is equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into etc. into n minus r plus 1. So this is NPR. This is the number of permutations of n objects taken R at a time when all the objects are distinct. This is the theorem. The number of permutations of n objects taken R at a time is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into etc. into n minus r plus 1. So we can prove this. So the total number of objects n, and for the permutation the number of objects taken are small r. So form distinct permutations. That means this is equivalent to filling R vacant spaces R spaces. R vacant spaces using these n objects. We have R vacant spaces. Fill these R vacant spaces using these n objects in distinct different ways. So we can get the number of permutations, distinct ways of filling this space, these spaces. So we are filling this vacant spaces. So consider the first space. This first space can fill with any of these n objects. Any of these n objects. That is n in number. So we have filled one space with one of these n objects. So one object removed from the collection. Then there are n minus 1 objects. Using that n minus 1 objects, the second space can be filled in n minus 1 different ways using any of these n minus 1 objects. Okay? And then these two spaces can be filled in by n into n minus 1 different ways. Fundamental principle of counting. So, two objects removed from this collection n. Then there are n minus 2 objects. The third space can be filled in by these n minus 2 objects in n minus 2 distinct ways. So the three spaces can be filled in by n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 different ways, etc. proceeding like this. This last rth space, R vacant spaces, rth space. So first filled in n ways, second n minus 1, third n minus 2, 2 minus 2. So rth n minus r minus 1, third r minus 2, rth n minus r minus 1 ways. N minus r minus 1 ways. This can be filled in. Therefore, all the r spaces can be filled in by n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into etc. into n minus r minus 1 distinct different ways. That is, we can fill this, or the number of permutations is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into etc. into n minus r minus 1, which is n minus r plus 1 in different ways. So this is the theorem. This is the theorem. Number of permutations of n objects taken r at a time when all the objects are distinct is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into etc. into n minus r plus 1. Okay?